Moo, moo, doo-doo-dee, oh, moo, moo.
I'm a cow, can't you
Okay,
see?
well, considering that today's Halloween, we thought we'd have some fun. And we're finally going to tell the story about the cow song. As many of you know, I wrote a song a few years ago, several years ago actually, called I'm a Cow. And I was always kind of reluctant to really ever do anything with it. And one night I was in the recording studio, and Dave Berkson, a great drummer that is from Seattle originally, lived in Chicago, now he lives in Portland. He heard the song one night. We were having a few beers after a recording session. He goes, "What is that, man?" He goes, "We're recording that right now." And he wouldn't stay off me. I mean, he was very persistent. You know, Dave's a wrestler. He can be kind of, when he wants to get something done, he'll see that it gets done. And so let me give you the backstory on the song. It was when I was in college, I was dating a girl named Shelly from New Hampshire. And she was a character, great artist, you know, and she used to come over quite a bit. And she would always call her mom from my apartment. And I didn't mind her coming over, but I used to tell her all the time, "Well, why don't you call your mom before you come over to my apartment? And that way, you know, we can hang out when you come over." She goes, "Well, I just like being over at your place or whatever." So every once in a while, I would just grab my guitar and make a really stupid song to try to make her laugh and get her off the phone. And that's what I'm a Cow was. You know, I just started off, "I'm a cow, can't you see that I live in the country, moo." And that was how it started. And she laughed at it and thought it was funny, so I ended up making it into a song. And then every time I was at a party or some kind of apartment barbecue or something, everybody would make me play it. So it's one of those things in life where you can never plan to write something that's going to be a hit. It just happens. And so after Dave was on me at the recording studio, we were at Real Time Audio, Eric Delgard's place, we did go ahead and record it. And it was funny. And after I heard it, I just heard yodeling on it. And when it comes to yodeling, there's only a couple of people you can call. So I called Leon Roush, who's a great guy from the Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys. And he recommended Randy Irwin, who was in Cafe Noir at the time, to me as a yodeler. So I called Randy up, and he was very gracious. And we both played gigs at Club Dada at the time, Riddle Me This, and Randy's band did. So he came down to the studio and did that incredible yodeling track. And we had it recorded. Well, as many of you know, over the years I've worked a lot with a great animator out of Portland, Oregon named Aaron Penland. And I went to college with Aaron. We met in Denton, but he's went on to do many great things besides this. And he heard the song and said, "Hey, I want to make a cartoon with that." So once we put out Eden, the album that I'm a Cow is on, we let Aaron have it to go make his animation, and he made the file, and we put it up on the internet. And I went fishing in Cabo San Lucas with some friends. And I came home, and it was one of those things like the old TV commercial. My email box was just going with just inquiries and orders. And at the time, it was really hard. Amazon was just getting started, and you really couldn't make a lot of money off something going viral on the internet. I was getting a lot of orders off Amazon. I started filling them up, but I got charged by my internet service provider over $3,000 for 1 month. And even the people at MasterCard and Visa said, "Hey, you've got one of the most popular websites on the internet at the time." But it wasn't monetizable. And so I got in a big fight with Citibank and all this stuff. So we ended up, you know, just going ahead and making it where you could order stuff directly from us and just do it mail order. I was a little bit ahead of my time on that one, but I encourage people, if you ever have an idea that's just silly and crazy, go for it, because when you're trying to be cool, you'll never be cool. But if you're just doing something stupid, it'll end up becoming something, you know. And so that's kind of the story behind that. And over the years, so many people have ordered shirts and a song, and it's kind of, we've even got emails from Scotland where people perform it in bars, requests for the lyrics and stuff. And just now, I mean, it's almost a decade later, we're still getting this stuff. I mean, we've had a really great video that a girl from Virginia named Tara Scherner sent us just a few weeks ago, where she did a parody and sang along with it, and we sent her a nice care package. And we had another guy, Reggie Barton from Atlanta, who's a photographer there that's been doing some cool stuff, and we sent him some of the shirts. And we also, I just did some headshots recently related to some of the acting stuff I've been doing, and Leif Hurst, the photographer, he didn't know that I had written that song, and he goes, "Man, I was one of the people that got you in bandwidth trouble." My whole office did. We were watching that thing over and over and over. So you just never know. And then another guy named Nick Harbert had contacted us about doing some stuff, and now recently we had to make shirts again. So we've got the Green Cow shirt that's available on the website. If you just go to erickeys.com, you'll find it. And then we've got the more popular Black Cow in Bondage shirt that you can get. And if you wear these, you know, you're definitely going to get some a few questions here and there. And you can tell the story about the cow song. So really the story is just, you know, it's often when we're joking that we're the most serious. I think it's great to have fun and, you know, just, there's an old saying in the music business, and I think it's really important now that we've got all these hipsters and beardos and all these people that are so important, you know? Have you noticed that in the music business lately? Oh, our art is so important. Even Saturday Night Live, which is a great indicator of where things go. I thought that Justin Timberlake's imitation of Bon Iver was right on. Because I like Bon Iver or Bon Iver, what is a song on ACL, I enjoy it, but listen, music doesn't ever need to be that serious. If it gets that serious, it's not fun. So here's the thing to always remember. When everybody's hip, that's not cool. So have fun, especially on Halloween. I hope you have a great one. We look forward to hearing you. Remember to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, get on our YouTube channel, and we'll keep you in touch with all these crazy shenanigans. So until next time, thank you very much, and happy Halloween.